By the time we got to the devil card, he broke down and started crying. I said, we need to talk about this. Obviously, it's serious. You can tell me everything. I won't be shocked, which, I'm not used to being shocked, so it's fine. But obviously, in my head, I've pulled out 10 cards. So I was also looking at the end cards, which were the judgment, justice, and prison. So, with knowing that, obviously this was a serious problem.
I mean, you say that people have come to you before and confessed, but how did it feel when he actually confessed a crime, and such a violent crime?
It's the first time I've dealt with murder before, but not actually with the murderer in front of me, and the man that was actually confessing. So I suppose it was a shock, but you have to be professional, and showing shock wasn't going to help, and I needed to keep him calm. And so we talked, and he was happy to talk about certain things. He gave me the address where the body was, and he seemed happy enough to talk about that. I gained his trust.
Were you scared?
No.
A lot of people might be scared being face to face with someone who's just confessed to quite a violent murder.
That's true, but because of my job, I knew that he wasn't a threat to me.
Can you explain that?
Because he come to me to confess. I was the only person he felt safe enough with to confess. He came to me for help. And no, I would have known if he was feeling that way towards me.
You went to phone the police,
yes,
Jayne, and you told him, didn't you, that look, I'm going to go and phone the police now?
No, I asked him.
Right.
If he'd have said no, then the whole thing would have been different, because obviously I didn't want to upset him. So I would have had to have contacted the police afterwards. But the fact he said, yes, that's okay, then I popped outside of my shop. Obviously, it's a bank holiday Monday on the seafront, as you can imagine. There's lots of people around, lots of children. So it's hard to hear. And so I ran the police from outside of my shop.